How should leaders create fearless organizations, and how is that even possible?
Leaders should fundamentally have certain value systems, or organizational culture and values should start encouraging people to take risks to a certain level, obviously, to be bold, to be courageous, to speak their minds. And there has to be aspects around learning and agility as well, because everything is very fast changing, right? So let's say I'm making a mistake, my learnability is more, then I learn better, and therefore I'm agile. You see, all of these are interrelated. And with all of this, if there is drive for results as well, which is ultimately required for organizations to exist, then I think people will be able to deliver these as part of how they live in organizations. For that, fundamentally, leaders should have these as part of their value. In fact, in our organization, we have all of these as part of our values. And we walk the talk. That's the second, right? Just be vulnerable to say, hey, I committed this mistake, folks. I don't know. This was my judgment. I don't know why this happened, but this is the reason why I took this decision at that time. To say, okay, this is not a place where you're going to get penalized for making a mistake when you tried something new. Obviously, if it is very expensive, then the repercussions are different. But on a day-to-day basis, when you're trying to make enhancements, when you're trying to change something, there could be certain mistakes that can happen. And how we are able to be vulnerable in front of the team, I think that's another important aspect. Walk the talk, like just don't have these laid out, but showcase in your day-to-day actions as well. I think these are important to create a fearless organization. I would also think that organizations can go to the extent of having a reverse mentoring, where a recent college hire can mentor someone at a much senior level in an area that he or she is really good at, right? It could be a technology mentor, reverse mentoring can happen, or there can be healthy debates that we can have between two generations or people who are thinking very differently within the same organization. I think these are things that we need to show within organizations so they are able to feel, okay, this is a place where I think I can speak my mind and I can see changes if I'm going to voice out. And if the idea is good enough, then it's like we're just living it in ways of creating it as a fearless organization.